Even Scarlett likes the soup. Yum, 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 yum. Welcome to my goat shed life, where I live in what used to be an abandoned no goat shed, leaving people to wonder what in the world is that crazy lady up to now. I just finished freezing some of this red curry squash that I cooked in the Instant Pot, and I reserved about a cup out for soup. I'm looking at an Alton Brown recipe. It's got some honey and some ginger. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to suss a little bit of this ginger off. I'm going to go ahead and peel it, at least part of it, so that I can grate it up a little bit. I'm going to try something. I have this little gadget called a grady. And I wonder if I put that guy down in there like that. And the ginger smells so good. Let's see what we got. Oh, not much. Should have used grater, guys. Would have been easier. Just use grater. That's okay. So I pulled the little grater thing out. So I have about 3 tablespoons of butter that I'm melting on low heat. And I had just probably a couple tablespoons of onions that I had minced up the other day. I'm going to throw those guys down in there. This recipe calls for chicken broth. And I don't have any chicken broth. But what I do have is some pretty amazing stuff. It's called Better Than Bullion. Better Than Bullion. Chicken bouillon. I would guess that to be about a cup of warm water. And then I'm going to take the Better Than Bullion. You kind of want to melt it. And there's the chicken broth. There's our squash. And that's a lot of liquid. Plus we're going to add some heavy cream. You said to put a little honey in it. We're not going to get real crazy with the honey. Do that. I'm going to add a teaspoon of soy sauce. You see how I measured out that teaspoon, y'all? Yeah, that's how we roll. Up in here, up in here. Oh, look, now you can see lots of things. That's wonderful. Okay, Martha's going to shoot me. I can't help myself. I'm going to add a sprinkle of cinnamon, but I'm also going to add a sprinkle, 2 sprinkles of chili powder. Chili powder. Give it a little zing. A little zip, a little zing. Okay, I'm going to add half of my bouillon. Keep my butter from burning in there. It's about half of it. Now what I have in here is not super duper hot. Gotta be able to put my squash in there with it. Oh yeah. I've got about 3/4 cup there of heavy cream. I'm not gonna blend this. If it's a little bit lumpy, that's not gonna make me unhappy, because I actually don't like to eat food that you don't have to chew. What I'm gonna do, however, because of all the liquid, is I'm going to take probably 2 tablespoons of flour. Look, boy, I'm messy. Gonna pour in a little bit of my heavy cream here. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of my hot mixture. I'm gonna mix that in with it. I'm gonna temper that cream and the flour. I'm gonna pour all that right back in there. This is something that would probably burn pretty easily if we didn't take good care. Honestly, I only used half a cup of heavy cream, and I'm feeling like I have overcome the squash with it. I'm not sure. We'll just have to wait and see. Pretty tasty. I am going to add the rest of my chicken broth. We're going to let this cook a few minutes. I've allowed this to cook for probably another 15 minutes to see if it would thicken up a little bit. And for me, it's good. Here in a minute, we'll dish it up and we'll do a little taste test. I guess I could have used the ladle, huh? Clearly, this will be way plenty enough. I am going to put some croutons on the top of mine. So we'll give it a taste test here in a minute. Hi. Here's my soup. It's still kind of warm. I'm in. I like it. Probably could have eaten it just fine without the croutons. I mean the croutons. Well, you know, the croutons. Yeah, those. Hey, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell, ding-a-ling, so you'll get notifications of my future antics. Go ahead, become a shed head. We have a lot of fun here at the Goat Shed, and we would love for you to join us. What do you think? Now, the folks already know what's in it because I told them. Besides squash and chicken broth, what do you taste?
A sweet.
It's got a tablespoon,
bit of honey.
Probably a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons of honey.
But not much.
No.
Some kind of milk.
Yes. Half a cup of heavy cream. I did use some flour, a couple tablespoons to kind of thicken it up a little bit.
Make it more stand-up.
With all the liquid, yeah.
Yeah.
And the weird, what?
Friend.
Oh.
Maybe she wanted to be in it.
We want to have.
I guess Daddy Longlegs aren't
Daddy
she's
Longlegs. I don't know. If they're all Daddy Longlegs, what?
Where's the
Mama Longlegs?
Longlegs? Point to ponder.
And, okay, so you ready? It does have some cinnamon. 2 shakes. Very little shakes. It has chili powder.
I didn't get that.
I didn't put a lot because I didn't know. I didn't want to overwhelm us. And probably with yeah, in it, soy sauce.
Oh, really?
It's got a little, instead of salt, I decided to use soy sauce.
All right.
I put croutons.
Well, I'm not a crouton person.
On top of mine.
You can crout all you want, but
I didn't puree the squash, which made it to where it was.
Oh, you didn't?
No,
really?
I just squished it.
Wow.
I cooked it in the Instapot.
So
it was already pretty squishy. And I just kind of squished it up with the back of the spoon.
I like it. I was ready to say, man, cinnamon and honey. Because when I make mine, it's totally savory.
It's really more savory than it is sweet.
It really is.
And all it cost us was a broken piece off the couch. Oh, my. Okay.
Oh, that had to hurt.
No, I just broke the couch.
Oh, don't sit on the edge.
And it's on record. I glued it back. Little bell, ding-a-ling.